stopped off at a Buc-ees. It's a massive travel center chain that has stops in the American Southeast and into Texas. We met up with another one of Jackie's friends. David Bigbee is a blogger, service tech extraordinaire, and all-around motorcycle nut. He was nice enough to chat with us for a bit about the past, present, and future of motorcycling.
But I just wanted to pick your brain because I keep having this conversation with people in the powersports industry and automotive and all of it, really.
Yeah.
And the conversation is about technicians.
Right.
And why are there so few of them? Where do we get more of them? Please, God, send more technicians to my shop immediately because we have none.
And not only that, but ones that are good and want to show up every day.
Yeah.
It's a huge, really multi-dimensional problem. You know, part of it, I think we're starting to see a shift. We're really seeing an appreciation for blue-collar trades because we told everyone, go get a college degree. You don't need to do this. But guess what? There are people that need to do this, and there are people that love doing this. Okay, so now you've got a career, you've got the passion. So now you've got to go to school. I personally went through my community college. That was a year program. Most places want MMI, so you've got 2 years of school, and you're probably moving out of town. And then, you start on a job, and you're an hourly. So you're still learning the job and getting to the point where you're a flat rate, and then hopefully you're good enough to be making money. Maybe that's a year, maybe that's 2 years, but they got to make money, and that's the challenge. It's finding that balance of passion and pay, and how can you get both at the same time? And part of it also is, it's a lot of kind of an older generation that are still in the shops, and a lot of those guys sometimes are a little less likely to share some of their secrets, that have made them what they are today and make them their money. So
yeah, a little bit of gatekeeping.
Yeah. And I understand that's, they found that out. That's what makes them money. This is their life, their livelihood, and this is what makes them successful. But at the same time, it's like, guys, you can't keep taking all this information to the grave with you.
Yeah.
We need to have this shared because people aren't going to, this knowledge isn't going to be here forever. If you're not passing it down, who is going to share it?
Where do you think mentorship plays a role in the conversation of technicians and people going into these trades? And is the education requirement too high?
Let's start with the education. So I don't think it's too high, but I don't think that should be the only requirement. You can definitely be a great mechanic and maybe have never gone to school, but your experience and skills should, make up for that lack of education. Also, just because you have an education doesn't mean you're a great mechanic either. It's a really great foundation, but you're going to have to build off of that. I think having a very good, strong mentorship would make mechanics way more successful. You'd have way more successful technicians who want to stay, instead of, all right, cool, you've gone to school. Here you go, do your thing.
Yeah.
You need kind of that little bit of expertise. My whole thing is I think we need to invest in people more. And if you invest in your people more, then you'll get better work out of them. They'll be less stressed out all the time. They'll want to come to work. They'll be in a great mood and they'll stay with you.
Yeah.
Just put the money where the people are and then grow the business that way instead of just chasing numbers and metrics all the time. No, put it back into the people.
Yeah.
It was great hanging out with David, but it was getting a little late and we still had a lot of miles ahead of us. The Dallas area was calling our name, and tomorrow morning we had to be in Plano to talk to some new friends.